First step on slide 4, we're going to copy and paste slide 2. So I'm going to select it over here. I'm going to hit Control C, Control V. So make sure you're on slide 3 though, not accidentally on slide 2. It says remove any animations from slide 3. So I'm just going to come over here, and for each one of these, once I click on them, I'm just going to hit backspace. Or actually, it's not allowing me to do that. So how about I just come over here and hit remove. So I'm hitting these drop down arrows. Go ahead and do this with me from yours. Oh, it's going to make us do each one of these. Okay, fine. Okay. All right, so we have removed all animations from slide 3. Now, we're going to add an entrance effect to the title that starts automatically. You guys go ahead and do that. If you don't remember how to do it, you might have to go back a slide or 2 and fix it. Okay, so I have added my entrance effect that is going to start automatically on my title. Now, step 4 says add an entrance effect to each of the bullet points that starts automatically after the previous animation. All right, I'm going to show you how to do the first one. So in this case, we're going to do it one by one. I'm going to select negative people. I'm going to select an entrance effect. And then instead of starting on click, I'm going to have it start after the previous. So it means after this one will start automatically and there will be no delay. Go ahead and do that same thing for the rest of your bullet points. Have them each start after the previous with an entrance effect animation. But once you have selected, or I'm sorry, chosen all of your entrance effects and you've made them all start after the previous, when you look over here at your animation pane, where's my mouse? There it is. You should see each effect. It's showing you when they entrance. It's showing you in the time that the slideshow is playing that after this one enters, then this one will enter, and then after that one, this one, then after that, so you can kind of follow it with that little timeline there. Okay, so that was step 4. Step 5 says add an emphasis animation to the title. I'm going to have you go ahead and do that on your own. Just remember that you have to hit add animation and then choose it from there. You can't just change it from the normal way. I have made a mistake. I forgot to have that emphasis animation start automatically after the animation. Yeah. So once we're in here, once you have added that emphasis animation, you'll see it's yellow. We don't want it starting on the mouse click. We want it to start after the previous, so that it will start after the entrance of coronavirus. You should see an emphasis on your title. Go ahead and let's preview this just to make sure what we've done so far is right. I'm just going to click preview. So everything should come up after the other one, and then the last animation will be the emphasis of this. It's kind of weird because I've got different animations on each one, but I'm not touching it at all, and it did everything exactly how it should be. So go ahead and check yours and make sure yours is all timed out perfectly. Step 6, we're going to add the same exit animation to all of the text on the slide, and all the text should exit automatically at the same time. Okay, so let's click the text box because we're going to select all of the bullets. Let's go over here. Since they've already got one animation on them, we're going to have to hit add animation. It's going to make me pause you. I wonder if I move my face over, if that'll work. Ah, that was the problem all along. All right, I'm going to have them all float out. And they're going to float out one by one. Okay, so go ahead and choose your exit animation. Now, what did I want you guys to do? All the text should exit automatically at the same time. Okay, so for the first one, which is the negative people one, see, this is where it gets a little tricky. If you click on this, because it's one animation that we put on all of them, but if you click this drop down arrow, you can actually see all of them there. So we are going to click the first one. And this first one is going to be the only one that we need to add the to. So I'm going to go ahead and click your first one, whatever your first bullet is. We're going to say we don't want it on click. We want it to go after the previous. But remember, we have to have a delay before the animation starts so that people have enough time reading it. I think 5 seconds is probably plenty to read the whole list of bullet points. So I'm going to put 5. Okay, so that's for the negative people one. Now for the rest of these, I'm just going to have them start with. So as soon as the negative people goes, so will the rest of them, because they're all going to start with the previous. So I selected my second bullet, which is cancer. I'm going to have this say start with previous. Then I'm going to do my third bullet point, start with previous. Oops, I put after. Whoopsie, whoopsie. And then my next bullet point, start with previous. And then finally, my last one, start with previous. This is a little complicated, so I hope you guys are understanding. Alrighty, now let's take a look. It says preview the slide from the animations tab. Okay, now if we did this right, then if you didn't do that, go ahead and pause me and do that now. And then when you come back, we're going to go ahead and preview them. So all of these should stay up there for 5 seconds. And then they should all leave at the same time. Let's see if we did it right. So we got preview. I'm not touching anything. It should all be doing it all on its own automatically. Timing should be right. Okay, so there's the emphasis. Negative people, cancer, seafood, people who talk too much about themselves, and coronavirus. And then they all go out at the same time. Ah, magnificent. Hopefully you guys got that. And that is it for this slide.